Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And we check out the power rankings with plenty of time left in the season. So much could be different by the end of the year. Taking a look at Dallas, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they're still finding their identity early on, trying to answer some questions, but overall, playing some solid basketball.
And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Thompson, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And now that this new season is underway, Grant, how critical is it to get off to a good start?
Well, B.A., it's so important, but not the end-all, be-all. It's a long season, plenty of time to build towards your goal. You're going to have some setbacks along the way, but just keep your head down and keep pushing forward.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Randle. The bank shot, no good. Exum with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Davis. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land.
Very effective facing up. AD spotting up and cashing in.
Conley looking for an opening. The kick out to Edwards. Puts it up from the high post. Jump shot is good that time.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Pulls it in from the elbow, and the shot goes.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Randle. His last outing, he had 20. Randle on the screen. Charity stripe shot. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Look, Conley's run pick and roll a million times. Knows when to pass it, knows when to keep it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Randle can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the couch.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace. And Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Davis. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Good. Davis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Conley with the ball. 9 points in his last outing. Randall outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Exum.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Thompson. He drops it from range.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Conley against Irving. McDaniels with it. Over Thompson. McDaniels can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
To the inside. Here's Gafford. And that one's long.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Hits a three-point game. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. Conley against Irving. And the shot goes in.
Well, Conley was drafted all the way back in 2007, a time when we saw a lot more mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Exum, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Conley. 4-point game. Randall left side. Shoots over Davis. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Conley. Randall outside. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
Edwards gets the bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in for Gobert. Reed comes in for Randall. Minot's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. The Mavericks lead by 4. Outside Davis. Back to Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Back to DiVincenzo. Gets the three to fall.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Irving. Here's Gafford. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
That one's off. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That one's no good. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Out left to the wing. Here's Mina. Another miss by Minnesota.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
Dinwiddie finds Davis. Takes a three. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Edwards. Connects. The jumper drops. Edwards got 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. No good from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Edwards outside. Nails it from 3. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota, and the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Now here's Edwards. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie. Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 3. And he drives in. Yep, count it. He's got 11.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Exum outside. Let's go with a 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here is DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. And Gafford with the block. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Fires the three. Five ticks left in the first. Irving with a deep three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Dallas Mavericks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Timberwolves trail by 6. They've got Rudy Gobert. Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Minot in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Shooting two.
That free throw good from Irving. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Both free throws good from Irving. And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Randle with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Dinwiddie against Randle. Ingles from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Lively with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Randle inside. Lively's there. Outside, Ingles. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Ingles got 6.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randle with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Another miss by Irving. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Ingles. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Randle.
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randle get after it and punish the opposition.
For 3, Dinwiddie. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Randall on the screen. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, DiVincenzo. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Randall. The three. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Irving against DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Randall inside. Covered by Lively. Clock at 4. Lets it go from 14. Yep, that one goes. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Releases. Dinwiddie, no good. Here's Minnesota. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Randall finds McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Dante Exum subbed in for Dinwiddie. Gafford against Gobert. Back to Exum. Outside Davis. AD beasting down low.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Basket counts. Conley's got 6.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
And the dunk by Gafford. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Pass to Ingles. Shoots over Davis. Ingles, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Exum passes to Thompson. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Pass to McDaniels. Gets a very good look and converts. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. He launched that one from way outside. Ingles has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Thompson outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Irving. To the middle. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
Another great decision in the career of Mike Conley. As good as it gets moving the ball.
Pass to Gafford. Conley against Irving. Here's Gafford. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Thompson with another miss. Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. McDaniels can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. And Minnesota with some changes. Randall, he's checked in for Ingles. Minot comes in for McDaniels. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Alexander Walker. And Dallas with a change here, too. Christie's checked in.
What's up?
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Now here's Gafford. Irving up top, guarded by Edwards. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Now Gafford. Outside Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 13 now.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Randall outside. It's Edwards on the wing. This one for 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Now here's Irving. He's got 13. Here's Davis. Minot pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Conley finds Randall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. Here's Edwards cutting inside. And Gafford with the block. And now the Mavs on the run. And it's Irving missing. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Minot can't get it to go. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Christie, guarded by Edwards. Outside Irving. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Thompson outside. 4-3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Gobert. From deep, Conley fires in the triple. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Dallas on top, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
When I look at Dallas, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Davis out there with Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Here's Conley. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson finds Irving. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 16 points.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Edwards for 3. Edwards on target.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Exum outside. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Now here's Davis. There's the 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Outside Conley. Here's Randall. Counted, and the foul. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops a first. And Minnesota with some changes. Ingles, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And McDaniels is subbed in for Minot. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Now here's Irving. 16 points for him. Here's Davis. Nice D from Reid.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Ingles. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Ingles has got 12.
A developing part of McDaniels' game that could elevate him to the next level.
Exum passes to Thompson. Davis from long range. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Gafford with the block. An open look for Irving. Rebound Minnesota.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. McDaniels, that's good.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the 3rd spot, Minnesota.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've led by as much as 10. Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Ingles for the lead. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Exum. Takes the 3. Dallas, no good that time either.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Davis against Edwards. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Dallas making a change here. Christie's checked in. McDaniels up top. 11 points in the game. Minnesota again missing. The Mavericks leading. Exum up top. Guarded by Edwards. Exum passes to Christie. Davis against McDaniels. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. For the lead. Reed can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Davis. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ingles. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Now here's DiVincenzo. He shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Davis with a screen on McDaniels. Exum right side to win the drought. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Edwards. Gafford grabs the miss. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Christie. Still no points. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Ooh, look at Edwards get after it inside. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to Davis. Now Gafford. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. Gafford's got 8.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And here's Edwards outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in the game. Dallas has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Back to Irving. They set a pick. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Ingles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Exum. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Dinwiddie with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Christie. Now Davis. Ingles defending. The fadeaway. Davis misses. The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 45%. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And the shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And for Dallas, they're shooting 35% in the third quarter. Dinwiddie, no good. The Timberwolves shooting a disappointing 38%. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And Dallas with a change here, too. Hardy, he's checked in for Marshall. Minute 32 left in the third. Goes up on the wing. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Dallas has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third. Anthony Davis going up top.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. From deep, Conley. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And it just sinks it over the tall defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Here's Hardy.
Hey, who's watching?
Here's Davis. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Minot. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. There's the drive. Randall against Lively. Outside Davis. 5 on the clock. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Pass to Minot. Outside, Alexander Walker for 3. Conley. He can't hit that time. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Contest 2s, right? We'll contest the 2s and contest 3s, but no layups.
And Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else, willing to give in on other areas.
Well, you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night. And that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Minot. Offensive board. Pass to Randle. Connects on the 17-footer.
Why do lefty shots look so pretty? Like that one for Randle, man. I wish I shot it lefty.
Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded closely. Irving for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight. Timberwolves trail by 5. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Dinwiddie. No one near him. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Minot. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
Irving looking around. Washington, a screen on Conley. Shot from 16. It's good. Off the glass. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Hey, right here.
Here's Randle. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dinwiddie's got 5 rebounds tonight. Misses the three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Irving against Conley. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fires from 14. That's short off the rim. And so Conley will bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 1. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Irving. Puts it in off the killer crossover. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The handles Irving has remain absolutely filthy. I mean, he just carves up defenses like it's nothing.
Here's Minot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
And Dallas making a change here. Exum's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Christie, covered by Alexander Walker. Right at the free throw line. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Randall. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Randall's got 10 points in just the second half. Irving, the pass to Christie. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Dallas on D. 2-point game. Randall outside. Over Washington. Randall can't hit.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Irving for three. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 28.
And just like that, Irving's got his next bucket. His instincts are so strong. The moment he's got the look, he just pulls up.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Minot. Back to Alexander Walker. And they recover it. Randall outside. Over Washington. And it falls all over the rim and in. Randall's got 9 points in the quarter.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now here's Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. Randall with it. Clock at 6. Left block shot on the way. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Edwards against Irving. Exum outside. Thompson passes to Davis. Three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Mavericks leading. Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. Irving's got 31.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed for 3. Pure from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the left iron. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Puts up a 3. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night. Timberwolves trail by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside McDaniels. Outside Reed. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Reed's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, you can tell Reed's teammates believe in him. They trust that he's going to come up with important points when they need him to.
Now here's Exum. There's Davis with the three. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Garza. Edwards for three. And another three from Minnesota.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Dallas has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Exum outside. Back to Irving. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Irving against Edwards. Can they get it? He squares up and sinks it. Irving's got 33.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Outside McDaniels, from behind the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Irving against Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And he's basically automatic from here, and that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Irving.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to Daniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Edwards against Irving. Gafford. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Absolutely need a three here.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.